Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. My name's Jacob. This is going to be the first episode and hopefully quite a long series I want to do of this little experiment where I want to see if an average chess player like me is ever able to achieve the master title. So the lowest master title that I can achieve in my country is the ECF National Master, which you have to be around 2200 classical rating for. Um, I'm currently at 1650, so there is a fair bit of work I need to do. So in this series, I'm just going to be playing about once a week, maybe twice a week. I'm going to be doing two rapid games on chess.com. Going to be taking my time, really trying to win them, and then doing an analysis of the games afterwards. I'm going to be going over my weekly league games that I do in my local league. I'm going to be going over my opening theory preparation. I'm going to be doing some puzzles maybe, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, uh, in quite a long time, I'll be able to achieve the goal. So let's get into the first game. Cool. So we have our first game here against a 1697. You can see my rapid ratings 1813. So hopefully we'll have a good game against this guy. So he's played e4 there. There's a lot of responses to E4. My usual one is to go with the Scandinavian defense. Um, we'll see what he does. So the usual line here is queen takes pawn. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. So I usually go with knight to f6. Um, I like taking people out of their theory when we play. Um, so it's still solid, but it's a bit off what people usually go against. And he's played c4 here, so this gives us an opportunity here to play a bit of a gambit. So you can play e6, which is the Icelandic gambit, which I used to play quite a bit, but I've moved on now to c6, which goes into some lines of the Panov in the Caro-Kann. So let's go with that. So he can decide to take here, and then I'll take with my knight, or he can push his pawn, or he can develop his knight. Um, there's a few ways of doing things. I think, um, yeah, he's probably deciding what to do here. He could go knight there as well, I guess. I've not really come across that much. But takes here should be a relatively quick decision. Yeah, there we go. So now we're just going to go straight in with knight takes. He has a few moves here. Um, Knight there is probably the most common. You can bring either knight out though. But knight there, we're pushing this pawn straight away, and yeah, pushing this pawn straight away, and we're looking to blockade this pawn here. So there's no center break, and he's always going to have this backwards pawn that we can attack with our rook, and we've got a nice hole for our knight there, and our dark squared bishop as well. So if they go there, and then we're going to push this pawn here straight away, and that's going to force a trade off where we trade off queens, um, and then we're going to have a lot of development. We can queenside castle in some lines with check. We're looking for these forks. Okay, they played knight to c3. So this is going to be a bit of a more positional game here. We are down a pawn, so we have to make use of that. I think the line could be bishop c5. We could also push this pawn straight away, but then after that, we're going to have to play some defending moves. And we can always kick the knight out, but we need to make sure that we're covering the pawn first, because they have queen. Queen there, I guess queen there, but that's better because it's pinning the pawn to the king. Let's go with bishop c. They've got no, they can't kick it out yet. Yeah, let's do that. See what they do. So with the bishop there, we're adding another controller onto this square, key central square. We're also looking at the knight coming across there. So they play bishop there. Um, so they're going to castle straight away next move. No doubt about it. How can we keep the attack going? See, they no longer have this square for the queen, which I quite like. And then the bishop has nowhere to go because they're going to castle with the rook there. And if we do this, the bishop's not got that. So there. And then we're going to have to add another defender. Hmm. Would we castle? I don't think we can castle. I like that though. Right there wouldn't do anything, I don't think. That would just give me so much time. I think we'd have to go bishop there unless we move our queen. Yeah. Then he'll probably castle. At which point I can kick his knight. And then his knight would have to go there. And I can maybe even take straight away. Okay, let's play that. It should be knight g5 pretty straight away. Yeah, let's double check the bishop move. Then we can double up our queen as well, and then longside castle. Yeah, let's go with that. Nice. So he's castling here, I reckon. There's no point pushing the d pawn, I don't think. If he pushes the d pawn, I might have a sack there because takes, check. Oh no, because the bishop will cover. Okay, so he's castled. I think we kick the knight out pretty straight away here. Um, he's got to go there. So what do we do after that? We could exploit this hole Because that bishop's going nowhere still. Exploit the hole, and we're looking at the knight getting on that square, maybe. Okay. He does have checks, though, if the knight moves. So maybe castles first. I would be worried about giving him time, too much time, though. Whoa! Whoa. Okay, so whenever someone does a sack like this, you've got to slow down. Um, Even if it looks completely wrong, like this does, you've got to slow down and think it through properly. So I'm guessing he's looking at check there. Did I not just block though? And I'm happy? Where's his bishop going? His bishop's still trapped. You can't. No, I think that we can. I wouldn't want to do knight takes. I wouldn't want to do knight takes. Oops. Because then queen takes, and you're giving him the queen coming in, and then his problem bishop. You've just gotten rid of that. I think that's fine. I think that's a load of rubbish, and we can take that. So we're up a piece. He has 2 pawns for the piece though. One of those was from the opening gambit though, so I say we play g6 here. His bishop has to go back, and he's wasted a sacrifice and a move, which gives us so much time. Um, what's our plan then though? To be fair, we can't take. Oh, we could take, yeah. No, because the bishop hangs at the end. So we can't ever take this bishop actually because of check. And then we either lose this bishop by moving our king, or if we block, we lose this bishop. Okay. So hmm, so he can leave his bishop there actually, which is quite smart from him. Um, but still, he has no moves. He'll have to play that maybe. At which point we have so many things with this centerpiece. So let's play g6. We're happy with that. Yeah, that's what we thought. Okay. So we could go in for the kill here, on the king side, but I don't see any concrete ideas. Not without sacrificing our king safety. I think we could just do a slow burn, take our time. I mean, we could push h5. What moves has he got? He's got nothing. That's the good thing. He's got no moves. He's knight. his knight can't really go anywhere. I mean, even if it gets there or something, I can move my bishop. I'm not worried about that. In fact, I could probably move my bishop there, which is better for me because I'm eyeballing the king then. Um, and he would have overextended there, I think. So yeah, we could do h5. He could be looking for a break here. No, he can't do that. It's pinned. Um, yeah, we can't do that. Takes. Yeah. So he's got no moves. H5 would allow us to put our knight here, which is good because we've got things there when we can. He might have to do exploit some like make some weaknesses there with his king side. Okay, let's play a move. Let's just play that. We're running out of time. We are up a piece though, which is very nice, and hopefully we could play either way and still comfortably win. I could look at bishop there, which would make him take it pretty much. Um, he'd have to move king, queen there, at which point I just take anyway and go there. And then I'm looking at the exact same things. Yeah, probably have to do that, but then we've got that, and we're just breaking. No, we don't have that. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. We have a fork here. But the thing is, he has check, which is a bit annoying. I mean, we could just go there. We could just play b6 here. You've got nothing really. You go knight there. I've got tempos. It comes with check. I'm pretty happy, to be honest. Let's just do that. We're down to 5 and 3/4 minute, so we need to start speeding up a bit. We do have the 10-second increment, which is nice. I don't see what he can actually do here. I still am threatening the fork. What what takes what you have to do pawn takes, and then I've still got the fork. You'd have to go queen back, and I just take it, and I'm winning that pawn. Let's do that. I like that. That's fine. Yeah. He has a check, but I block with tempo on the queen. Oh no, he can't. He can't do that anyway. Because knight takes queen. I think we've got him here. And then this is isolated, still undeveloped. All its pieces. We could double up, triple up, attack. Yeah, I just take. You could check here. There's not much point. Yeah. I'm pretty happy just taking that pawn. We could look at for skewer there. Kind of like just going after the king, to be honest. Especially he's so undeveloped like this. That pawn's still pinned. You can't move that without losing it. You go there. I think I'm trapping your rook. Not quite. Oh, no, because yeah, that's nice. You go there, I go there, there. I push that, and now it's a double attack with the rook, and I'm threatening the skewer as well. Very nice. I think that works. Yeah, I could resign here if I was him. Double check that works. We got time. There. If bishop there, I think we take and then go for that. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm covering the check with the queen. Let's get the rook in the game. Is it worth taking that? We open ourselves up to checks though, that's the thing. I mean, I guess we block. And that gets our bishop out of trouble. He has that though. That's complicated. Um, wow. There, 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 there. And you're looking at that, which is annoying. Okay, let's not do that then. Let's stick with the plan. Get the rook in the game. Tempos. Tempos on the queen. Bishop's still safe. Where's his bishop going? Nothing with tempo. Queen's gonna have to move. Where could the queen go? I feel like that's just not worth it. I mean, the rook and the queen are still on the same diagonal there. Could take. Oh no, you're giving way to checks then, I guess. Yeah. Um, there, maybe. You can't do that. Just the queen. Could go there, which is annoying. I mean, we could just do that. Because he can't defend, because can't take with check. And you go there. Have I got... Can I move the bishop there? Then you can go there. But then I just take. Let's... Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that out. See how that goes. I don't think that's probably the best move. But I want to get this. I want to get this game over with. To be honest, I could also block there, but then you're doubling up your rooks as well, and I kind of like that. So let's do that. Let's go with that. And it's a double attack as well. You've got no checks. You've got no checks. Let's do that. Now I'm looking at just straight up mating. The, can he stop that? Well, he can, but he'll have to give up some things, I think. Really? Now what have you done that for? Really? I mean, I'm looking at that, and that's surely forcing. I mean, how can you stop it? Uh, there, takes. Uh, how many ways do you want checkmate? It's fine. I don't think you've got any checks. What are you gonna do? Resign, I guess. I don't think there's anything that can be done. Um, to stop it. So you can after takes, you can't go there because I've got there and there. Um, the queen's covering this diagonal, so the queen can't stop anything at all. I think that's just mate. Not much can be done yet. I'm gone for that. Let's just double check before we do that. No checks. Let's put no checks. Yeah, this takes. That's got to be mate, surely. Hopefully you play out mate for the first game. That would be fun. It's a bit boring when people resign, especially when it's like main one. I think this is going to be a good analysis as well afterwards. I think we were pretty accurate. Um, Obviously with certain gambit lines, it's hard to be 100% accurate because the computer's always going to see something more than you. So complicated sacks and things. Who knows? Yeah, I am happy with this game the way it's went. We'll see how the computer says. Hopefully it doesn't belittle us too hard. That won't be very fun. I think this person's just digging. Yeah, there we go. Resigns. Nice one. Game review. See how it went. Game review's currently not working. Brilliant. Oh no. There we go. 85% accuracy. Okay. A few things we missed then. What did we miss? Let's take it to the beginning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, Best moves, yeah. So knight there is a mistake. Something to remember. And the bishop there wasn't the move. That was a miss. I'm guessing it likes bishop there. No. Wow. Shows how much I know of this opening. Um, Go on then, what was the best move? It's like in the pot. Okay, that makes sense. You're taking away the space straight away. What's the moves after that, though? You got to move your bishop, yeah. Oh, it wants to. That's interesting. And you just take it. Wow. Yeah, computer lines in it. I mean, it's theory. I probably should be learning that. Um, but yeah, that's wild. Bishop, he's done a miss there as well. And that bishop, we knew that caused him a lot of problems throughout the game. Just no squares for it to go at all. Yeah, you get so much space. It doesn't like bishop there, which is weird. I'm guessing it's a queen move then. Maybe queen there. I don't like the castles, and then you get your rook on there though. Maybe queen there, and then you're threatening some mates. Let's see that. Yeah, it likes queen there. Castles, and then you kick the knight. Okay. Yeah, castles. It doesn't like h6, which is strange because that's the move after queen d4. I'm not sure why. Do you like queen d4 again? Okay. I mean, there's not much in it, but yeah. I guess h6 is just giving him time. I mean, there's no reason to need to worry about this pawn, I guess. So that just gives him time. So yeah. And knight takes, yeah, we knew that was a blunder. That was quite poor. Um, I'm curious about this bit. If I could take, yeah, if I didn't like you like knight takes. No way you like knight takes. No, it doesn't. That's weird. A king move? Really? You like a king move? See, I don't get that at all. I don't understand that. And it's quite a significant difference. No clue. Ah, I'm guessing you go there and get your rook out, and your bishop's making you save there. But wow, that is strange. But then he's doubling up his, and he's looking at that maybe. Oh, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Okay, like that. Yeah. You're just limiting the space of the bishop. I think that's good. Um, See, it's forcing me to move. Is that queen? It's forcing me to do something, because it comes with check, and then the knight's hanging as well. It's forcing me to do stuff, which is probably what he wants. But getting your queen out when you're so undeveloped, I think that's probably why. Yeah, computer lines in it. Knight there, I didn't like that at all. Yeah, takes. Yeah, get that. Takes. Perfect. Yeah, it doesn't like that. I think that gave him probably too much counterplay, that pawn push. I mean, you're getting the rook, but you got to lose the bishop for it, and it doesn't like that. I'm guessing it just likes takes there, and computer's gonna find a way to get out of the check. No, yeah, okay, so I was right about that. That's reassuring. um, Queen a6 it likes. And what's it think about bishop e4? Yes, amazing. Queen takes rook. And then what's it? How does it say to get out of this then? Because otherwise it's what mate in five it says. I don't like it when it plays it for me. Rook d1. Which other moves? Oh, you've got to. Okay. Um, Bishop g2. Rook. So what was the best move for him there? Playing that. Wow. That's a scary endgame though to go into. I mean, you're up a rook, but wow, three connected past pawns. Ooh, in an opposite coloured bishop endgame as well. That's quite scary. Wow. So, 85% accuracy for our first game. Scandinavian. Um, I think this calls it the Scandinavian Gambit, but I know it as the Panov transfer. That's what I used to play on live chess, so that's what live chess calls it. But yeah, what a good game. Let's go on to the next one. Cool. So we're here in the second game of today against a higher rated player. So this is an 1800. And we have the white pieces this time. So we go with e4. You know we go with e4 because who plays d4 really? um, and it depends what he plays. Um, so many things here. You know, that's what I don't like prepping about the white side. There's just so many ways black can change the opening. I'm hoping the game won't abort here. That wouldn't be good. Um, there we go. So e5. And then standard moves knight f3. Um, there's a few ways that black can play, and they go into knight c6. So what we play here, we play the Scotch. Um, I never much liked the Italian or the Spanish. Um, I don't know why, because they're probably better than the Scotch. But the Scotch it's simple. It I like games that get rid of the tension. That's why I play the Scandinavians as well. There's no tension really in the center with the pawns, so I play the Scotch. There's lots of ways black can play it. I've done quite a bit of theory on the Scotch, so I'm pretty confident in it. But obviously, it depends on what black plays. Yeah, it takes. So the other move there is going into the Philidor with uh, d6, which is not very good. And they do knight takes, which is not the best move because we get the queen out, and there's no tempo on the queen. Um, so we have to play fast now because we've got the development. We have to play fast and strong. We've got the development. We've got the center. I'm not actually quite sure because usually they play queen there or knight there after this. So d6 it's slow. I think they're looking at that probably. So we could contest that, but then we kind of have to. Mm, let's do it anyway. I reckon they'll go there or knight there. They're also looking at kicking my queen out with that, but because I've got this bishop out now, I can go queen there if that happens. Okay, so there are a few problems here. My bishop's getting kicked about of it. Um, so That's a move that could play. A4. And that's quite common in the line I play against the Caro-Kann. And it makes it a pain to kick out this bishop. And especially with the dark squares closed off by this pawn, there's no checks or anything there. So I do quite like that. But then again, I'll be lacking on development. And that knight also covers that square, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, let's go for that one. Okay. That's a strange. I guess you're going for that, which is the slow way around. I could. I like that because that's stopping. Is it stopping that though? Because it's just a trade at that point, and then he's threatening the fork afterwards. Oh God! So we go there, there, and then I can't do that because of takes. And then I'm losing my bishop because I've got to spend the tempo protecting the fork, and then he'll take my bishop, probably with his rook rather than his queen, than his king. Make more sense. Okay, queen there loses to that. We could offer a trade straight away, but then he's gonna go there, and then we're in a similar situation. We could just castle as well, and then there's no more. Well, there is still. Yeah. Hmm. Let's. Nah, I kind of want to castle queenside though. I like castling queenside in the Scotch, just because you've got this open file that the rook's immediately on. Let's just castle. Let's just castle. And if we get kicked out, we get kicked out. You know. I've used quite a bit of time there, and to say it's an opening that is my go-to, it's a bit disappointing. I don't know this line as well as I should. So the knight goes. Where's my queen going? Because he's got that. So I need to cover this pawn. Do I need to cover the pawn? Probably should do. I don't want to go queen back there. We'll go queen there. Mm, let's do queen there. He'll bring his bishop out. Yeah, there we go. We could do that. We're pretty much forcing a trade of bishops at that point, which will be good because then we have the bishop pair. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I love a good bishop pair, especially in open positions like the Scotch usually ends in. The bishop pair is what's gonna win it for you. There is always a risk of going into opposite bishops. Wow. Um, okay. I don't see the point of that, to be honest. I mean, surely we just drop the bishop back. We can play that even. We're getting the bishop on this diagonal, and then if he castles, we're looking at all sorts of stuff. I think we just drop the bishop back there. Problem is, we giving them that, but I guess we just move, and then we're kicking it out pretty much straight away. We've got stuff. Let's do that. I don't think computer's gonna like that, but I'm not a computer, so the taking the bishop's still on. Um, I mean, you go there. Am I looking at? Am I looking at f4? You know, I don't know. Am I looking at f4? That is another thing with these open positions is that there's so many options for the moves. It's hard to decide on the right move, the computer move, the best move, and it's quite easy as well to overcommit with your pawns, which will really mess you up in the end game. So maybe f4 is not the best move there. I know it's moving quite a lot of the Scotch lines. Castles, okay. Now, do I trade off? How much do I want this bishop pair? How much do I want the bishop pair? Yeah. Quite a lot. Quite a lot, I think. So what after that? So obviously queen takes. Now I want to get these bishops out. Because that ain't doing much, really. I mean, it's covering that, which is nice. And hopefully we can make this into a backwards pawn. The problem is we both have these pawns, and mine's weaker at the minute. I think his will be weaker long term, but mine's weaker at the minute. See if I've got. I guess yeah. I'm making dark square weaknesses, but I'm taking off his dark square bishop. You know. Am I looking at a c4? Get the queen into there. Back again. He moves back up. I think we got. It's a nice night though. It's a nice night. I know everyone says bishop pairs are the ideal thing to have in a game, but I'm a big believer in that pieces, the value of pieces varies throughout the game, and that's a good night. Obviously, it can get kicked. Obviously, it can straight away, but then I can just take. So, and the bishop's only move to free itself is to go there. So is it vital to take it now? You know, am I looking at f4 straight away? 4 and then f5 maybe, and then that's a proper backwards pawn though in the long run. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Knight can just go back. Oh, screw it. Let's just take it. Let's just take it. I think we've got to deal with these bishops because there's no point having a bishop pair if the bishops aren't doing anything. Stuff like that. It's cheap attack. I can't even draw a straight line. It's cheap attacks. I think it's not worth it. Even if you manage to get this rook in the game, it's not worth it. Let's go for a long term. Grind out the end game. Okay. We could do that. I'd be worried about these pawns then with both these bishops here. But they would be nice bishops. I think we have to do that anyway. Let's get the rook out. Because at least then, after my queen gets kicked, the pawn's still defended. And it stops any tempo with that. Am I worried about this game? Not at the minute. I could see it turning south though, quite quickly, if I'm not careful. I reckon that is probably the best idea here. And then that is a big deal, is it? The problem is you've got the knight back there then as well, which I hate with a passion. But then you can pin it. Oh, I don't know. It's complicated. It's your move, pal. Come on. He does have the time advantage as well, because I spent quite a lot of time on some of those moves. Hmm. Am I looking at queen there? It would force a queen trade, which I think, and it gets my bishop out as well, which would be in my favour, I think. Because where's the queen gonna go? Like if they kick my knight out, where's the queen going? I'm covering. What am I covering? All these bishops covering that, and then if they go back, they've got no rook coming in there. If they go there first, that's forcing a queen trade because then that's covered. I go there, and then what that everywhere's covered. So that's and this pawn's pinned as well, which is key. Sorry about that. My laptop just decided to almost die on me, so I had to plug it in real quick. Uh, what was I saying? So, yeah, forcing a queen trade. I like that idea. They're using quite a lot of time on this move. I wonder what their thought process is. I don't see many other options, to be honest. I mean, 8-6 maybe? Stopping that. Surely that's just weakening your king a bit, you know. I guess if we're going for an endgame, though, a weak king isn't the worst thing in the world, especially if the queens get traded off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So 2 out of 2 for today. Um, I don't trust these things. It says that, and then I made 50 mistakes in the review. So let's see what it says. Game review is not working again. What have we got? Even game, even Stevens, 88.4. So he actually had better accuracy than me, which is strange. Such an even position as well. So yeah, Scotch game, knight takes, queen takes, bishop there, best move. Yeah, knight there. It doesn't like. I guess I'm. I mean, there's not massive difference there or something. Castles maybe. Castles. Oh damn! Wait, really? But surely, yeah. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Damn. Wow. Because that check is ridiculous. So what happens if they play C? I'm guessing you go queen back. It's actually saying that's best, which is weird. And it's wanting. Oh, because you win back afterwards. Yeah, you win back afterwards. And if the king decides to move, and yeah, wow, takes. You take the bishop back. That's good to know. So I was scared of that, to be honest. That's why I didn't play queen d5. I was scared of that, but the checks come in. Yeah. It doesn't like castles. I thought about stuff. Let's retry that. It doesn't like that, surely. Nah. Yeah. What was best then? Switch back. I struggle with those moves because they're quiet, you know. They're quiet, they're hard to spot. But I guess you're long castling, you're getting your queen sorry, something like that. Um, yeah, long castle. Yeah. and you're throwing these pawns forward, I guess. What was that? Knight, yeah, queen there. He likes knight there, which is good. Phew. Wow, that's wild. That's very wild. Wow. So what if he knight takes? Oh, have you got queen, rook, and then bishop there? That the idea? No, surely not. That loses, yeah. Okay, bishop e6. What? What's it saying? Queen c3. Oh, that's strange. You're down a piece though, aren't you? Oh, you're forking. You're forking. Wow. That's crazy. Black's just pieces aren't doing anything. Wow. I like that. I very much like that. Where were we? 95. There. there. I wasn't sure about night takes, to be honest. I'm not sure what the best move. Strange move. Strange. Rookie one. It didn't really like either. Um, yeah, I think I thought about that. Did I think about that? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, shame we didn't get to play on, but that's how it is sometimes. A win's a win. That's 2 out of 2 for the first episode. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you managed to make it this far, really appreciate it. I've got a tournament coming up next week, so hopefully I'll have a lot of classical games to analyze there. Hopefully get a few good things. Got some league games coming up. We'll keep doing these chess.com games as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.